This is my two favorite librarians. I'm Denise Corey.
And I'm Chantel Taylor. And today we're talking about author visits.
I'm so excited. It's like my favorite thing.
I'm just going to sit back.
It's my favorite. Okay, I'm just going to do all of it. All right. But people want to listen to you. You're the funny one.
Keep going.
So we have 3 author visits coming up. This week is Meryl Cook.
Yes, part of the Fiber Arts Festival.
She is going to be at the Forefathers Library in Amherst because it's the bigger one.
Yes, and Meryl Cook was in Spring Hill.
She was in Spring Hill in September. So on October 11th, which is a Thursday, at lunch, she's going to be at the Forefathers Library, and she has books about using rug hooking as a way of self-healing. It's like a self-help healing creativity thing. It's pretty interesting. And then this is the big one.
Yes.
The big one. Leslie Crew is coming back. I'm even singing things. Like, I don't even do that. Leslie Crew is going to be at the Forefathers Library in Amherst on October 18th at 7 o'clock.
Come early.
Yeah, come early, because last time there were almost 70 people there.
We ran out of chairs.
It was standing room.
We don't want to hear you complain if you can't get a chair.
Yeah, come early if you want a chair.
Come early.
She is going to be reading from her newly released book called Beholden. It's her 10th book.
Nice.
And Kohl's will be there.
Yes.
Selling copies of her books. And we're going to have some cool library swag.
Yeah, something new and exciting we're trying this time.
You should post pictures of it on Insta.
I will do that, yes.
Excellent. And you should remember to bring cash because we don't have debit or credit machines. But when I say cool library swag, I mean like
Swag.
We have library socks, and some of them look like due date slips, and some of them have little unicorns and little books on them. And we have tote bags and some really fun little things.
Yeah, neat little, kind of kitschy things.
Yeah, band book socks, and yeah.
We all want to buy them. We're holding back and not letting any staff buy anything
until after Leslie Crew. So, again, Leslie Crew, October 18th.
Big one.
7 o'clock. I expect there will be... Sponsored by Nimbus. Yes, I should mention. Thank you so much, Nimbus, for making this happen. It's always nice when the library doesn't have to pay. And, yeah, come early. It will be full. And she is super entertaining.
Yeah, I was at the last Leslie Crew author visit, and she was very funny, and she had like great stories. I can't remember what book she was talking about the last time. She was talking about her sleep apnea machine.
Was it Amazing Grace? No. It was after Amazing Grace. Mary, maybe?
I'm not sure.
I mean, she's got 10 books out now.
Yes,
so
she's got quite a bit.
Yeah, she's just super entertaining.
Yeah, she was quite lovely.
And then, last but not least,
yes,
October 25th at 7 o'clock, Bruce Graham. He is a perennial favorite.
Yeah, everybody loves Bruce Graham.
Everybody loves Bruce Graham, local author, super local now because he moved to Amherst.
People are very excited when he comes into the library. One of our staff was like, "Was that Bruce Graham?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, he lives in Amherst now." She was very excited.
He comes in all the time. In case you're stalking him or something.
Please don't do that.
So he will be at the library October 25th, 7 o'clock. Kohl's will be on hand again, selling his books. He has several. And they're all so different because his historical novels tend to be kind of sadder, I think. Like Diligent River Daughter made me cry. And then he has like these contemporary novels that are like super funny. And then he also has a nonfiction book about his whole thing where he was in Anchorman.
Oh, interesting. I don't think I've ever read anything by Bruce Graham.
Oh, Diligent River Daughter made me cry. So
probably won't be reading that then.
Yeah. Also, I'm really hoping, if I keep saying this, that maybe this will happen, that he will read from his short story in Where Evil Dwells, the Nova Scotia Anthology of Horror.
Because he'll be in just before Halloween,
Just before Halloween, yeah. But, I mean, he has put out so many books. I mean, I don't even know what he would choose.
And maybe he's writing something new. Maybe he's going to...
I know he hasn't published anything new.
Yes.
When I asked him, he said he didn't have a book out yet.
Yeah, so maybe he's got something new and exciting in the pipes.
I bet he does.
We know nothing, by the way. We're just speculating.
I know nothing. Bruce Graham is a really interesting author, and he's local, and he's really...
he's done readings for us before, too.
Yeah. I just love it. Yeah. So that's October 25th. So 3 author readings in 3 weeks.
Forefathers Library. It's all happening.
I'm so excited. So excited.
That's also what's happening at the library.
Yeah. All of it is about what's happening at the library. What are you reading right now?
I am currently reading The Governess Game by Tessa Dare.
It's a romance.
It is. It's the second... I don't even know what the series is called.
It doesn't matter. There's just kissy.
No, there's more than kissing. There's sham sandwiches in the series with the fake ham sandwiches. I love it.
Fake ham sandwiches. She calls them sham.
They're
sham sandwiches.
Vegetable sandwiches. So I finished the Duchess deal last weekend, and I'm assuming there's going to be 4 in the series because there's 4 ladies. And Tessa Dare is very popular. She's great. I don't know what I want to say about her.
She's a really well-known romance author.
She's very funny. Her books are very funny, and they're not quite as sort of true to the time period. I think in the Duchess deal, they said something about unicorn vomit, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't have been a term they would have used back in the day.
Is it like Victorian?
It's Regency, I think. I'm pretty sure. But she's very funny. She's on Twitter. If you're a Twitter user, follow Tessa Dare. She's very funny. I enjoy her immensely. What are you reading?
I just started 2 pages in. Catch-22.
Oh, that is on my list to read this. I've never read any.
It's by Joseph Heller. I read it when I was in my early 20s, which was years ago.
Just 2 years ago.
2 years ago. With a 0 on the end. It was not this century.
Yeah, I know.
Shush. So I remember the outline of the plot. I remember it being really interesting. So I'm looking forward to digging back into it, especially now. I find when you reread something,
when you're older, it's really
when you're
different.
older, it is a different, because I have a very different perspective on the world than I had just those short few years ago.
Catch-22, is that the censorship one? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Aren't they making that into a movie?
The censorship one.
Where they're like hiding all the books, or like someo's in charge of burning the books?
That's Fahrenheit 450.
Oh, okay. That's what's on my list to read.
It has a number in it.
Yeah.
No, Catch-22 is set during is it World War II or is it the Korean War? I mean, I've just started, so I don't really remember when the setting was, but they're at war, and there's a Catch-22 is that if you are sane enough to go fly on missions, then you're actually not sane, but you're not insane enough to be anyway. That's your Catch-22.
Interesting. Okay.
He coined that phrase.
Oh,
so,
really? Joseph Heller.
Catch-22 came from his phrase. It's not
from his book.
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe I will have to put that on my list after all.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what I think about it when I've read a little further.
Maybe that could be a subject. We could have a rereads.
Oh, yeah.
Because we often reread things and are amazed at how much we don't like them the second time.
Oh, Wuthering Heights. Rereading Wuthering Heights, it didn't really... No. I just thought, wow, that guy is crazy mean.
Yeah.
What are we talking about next week?
Next week, we are going to be talking about Halloween.
Scary books.
Scary books, yeah. So follow the library, not Denise and I, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can check out our socials, our calendar of events, and of course you can look for books at our website, which is
www.cumberlandpubliclibraries.ca.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.